Hello, and welcome back to the 33rd U.S. Go Congress broadcast, live from San Diego. I'm Ricky Zhao, and this is William Shi. And we're going to comment on round 2 of the Redmond Cup senior finals. So we have Aaron Ye, 7-dan, playing as white, and Alan I, 7-dan, playing as black. So let's get started.
Let's take a look at the game. So the game is in mid-game right now, but we'll start from the beginning and start this commentary. So Aaron is white, and then, so what do you think about the 3-3, Ricky?
Well, for those of us who watched the recent events in the Go world between AlphaGo and Kejie, we saw Kejie play this. I personally still can't get myself to play 3-3 because I just feel like it's a little too low. But it's obviously, so the way, the idea behind the 3-3 is that black is grabbing his territory, standing his feet firm, and then getting ready to jump into fights across the board later on.
Usually black mix it up with some other sort of 3-4 point or 4-4 point. So white probably doesn't want to respond right away because there's 2 empty corners.
And like from this approach, you can kind of feel that Alan is trying to get into a fight pretty early on with Aaron. I'm wondering if that's like a strategy he came up with beforehand.
Okay.
And we just have another approach here.
So this is a very normal. Now black can sort of block this way as well, right?
Yeah, I was wondering like if this would be a better direction for black.
So white could take here.
End up playing the avalanche.
If the big avalanche is not played as much now because of AlphaGo again. So small avalanche is possible.
And do you want to just like go over why like basically AlphaGo said that thinks that if white plays the large avalanche, black can Atari and just treat it simply this way. And
so locally, I think AlphaGo feels that black is quite light, and white's sort of just playing on the third line. But if white plays the small avalanche, Joseki, you could extend
with the ladder, right?
Yeah, with the ladder. So oh no, sorry. Yeah. So white can just take this.
Yeah.
And you can have a fight right away.
Right.
But if Alan was really looking for a fight, maybe he might do
something
like
I was just curious, huh?
Or they could play the other variation, I think. Maybe they were looking at this variation. Now, if white takes this side, white gets to play a move here.
I don't think this would be.
But this is kind of
what black wants.
Yeah. Or maybe white can also take this corner. So it's also possible. There's lots of variations here. You know, some of the other popular ones are this. So they could be thinking about these kind of variations. But then again, I think this variation is probably not good for black either. Oh no, I mean not
good for.
We'll see. Let's see. So. Yeah, so white can't play the ko because of, and then black would jump, Atari and jump. So, yeah, the honey. Either way, it feels that white would sort of get a sente to play somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So white can attack, play here, and because there's already a stone here, black might not want to get into a fight in sort of white's area. So Black chose this, very common, and I think white played. Did white peep first? No, white jumped
white
first.
jumps.
So white could also peep first, but in this case, black wouldn't connect. If black connects, white will just pincer. But because white jumped, now white also pincers. Black's connect will be a sente now, so white will have to connect. And this is I think on a game 1 or game 2 Lisa Do's game against AlphaGo as well, and AlphaGo didn't respond, so we see Alan take the corner. In this case, most certainly you should take the corner because the corner is much bigger, and if there is a fight, black wouldn't be really scared because black has a stone here. But I'm not too sure about the position. I personally feel start point or this corner will be better. Because this gives an approach from this side. Very natural approach here for white. So if white separates an approach on this side, black is sort of on a low point. It's hard for black to escape and separate white. So where instead black was here or here, white is forced to invade. And now black can attack white from 2 different angles.
Right.
This group is actually surprisingly flexible, so black doesn't really worry about it as much. We should move forward with the.
Well, yeah.
So white pincered, very aggressive.
And then black counter pincers as expected.
Yep, because this group is quite flexible. Black doesn't really need to worry. I personally feel probably a high pincer would be better. Black could be eyeing.
To connect back later.
Connect, but it's not that big. If black connects, white can just play this, right? And I mean this by itself is not very big, and if white just plays a move, it's not bad for white at all. Considering this move is also very low.
So yeah, once again, it has to do with the position of the stone.
So I personally feel like at a higher point would be better. So if white is forced to jump, black can also jump.
Like if this stone were here, then you would, like you said.
Yeah, like this point would be good.
But yeah, as it stands, both stones being on the 3rd line, that might be a little low.
So white takes the.
What do you think of this move?
It's quite unique. So naturally, people want to play here.
Right. Or that's like the standard move, kind of.
Yeah. So if white plays a very maybe white can play here.
Yeah,
So if white wants to fight, white has to play this, but the fight might not be too good for white.
Yeah, because getting Atari'd from on this side kind of hurts white's shape.
Yeah, so white will probably have to stand and black take. At this point, white could escape. Doesn't really have to. If white plays here, it's all right. But if white does escape, black doesn't really have a good way to really deal either.
Right.
Right, because if black tries to jump, white can just settle. Later on, white can sort of attack this group.
Yeah, maybe black could take this.
Maybe black isn't happy with this variation. So that's a very interesting move. The shape is not bad, but black definitely needs to attack the stone. I feel white's doing okay if white manages to settle this.
If we compare this with the previous variation, like what's different here?
It feels like white has more space to work with. At the same time, black also has more space, sort of a bit more territory. So more or less the same. Let's see if we can have some better options here.
Can black try, let's say, pincering?
So since black has this connection underneath, black doesn't really need to worry much. But if black pincers, white naturally connects, right? So this is not that good for black. So black's goal is definitely to separate white. It's just how we want to go about doing that.
Yeah, and if you want to separate them naturally, these are the first two that would probably come to mind.
I was thinking perhaps here.
Yeah.
So this is a more of a forcing move, forcing white to respond.
Just push out this way, both sides.
And it sort of makes white heavy.
But at the same time, you're putting more pressure on your group over here.
Yeah. So later on, black does have a connection here, so I wouldn't worry as much as black. So if white plays here, there's a weakness here, right? So black can sort of escape as well. And black maybe can put pressure on this group. Or black, if black's worried about this group, he could escape right now. So this, in this sort of attack, white's becoming heavy. In this group, black doesn't really need to worry. If white decides to play here, then that's a thank you for black, right? Because black just settles. Now, at least this group is heavy for white. And white definitely owes a move here. So if white decides to play here, then black can just come back and attack this group. I would personally prefer that to the actual game, because this is sort of helping white settle, right? It's like helping white. So white manages to make a base here. So this group is settled. Now black needs to attack this stone, but it's quite light and hard to attack.
Yeah, he actually turned here to try to build momentum, I guess. Yeah,
this is it's a very strong move, but it's a bit slow, right, as well. So white won't respond here.
Right, yeah, Aaron just took his chance, this chance to run out.
Yeah, if white responds, this stone is going to be captured. So white runs out.
Like Atari's.
Yeah, so black jumps.
Oh, black jumps first.
And white would jump again. Yeah, so this group is very light. Even if black Atari's and extends, as long as white settles.
Black's not really getting much here.
Yeah, there's no profit for black to take. There's only a little bit of points here. And let's see what he does. Okay, he peeps.
This got a little messy over here.
Oh, he exchanges this.
Yeah.
So white doesn't want to connect.
Well, one, it makes white heavier, and black is also kind of helping fix his own shape.
I think black perhaps is looking at, if white does connect, maybe black wants to play something like this, which does make white heavier. So white sort of wants to counter this. So black peeps and white counters. Because keep in mind, if there is a cutting point here, this is probably going to be sente for white. So white can cut black, and if white can cut black through here, this might be a problem.
Actually, I was wondering this earlier. Like before white jumped here, like is there any problems with black's shape right now? Like let's say, what if white plays something like this?
So if white plays something like this, black's definitely sort of cut locally. If black wants to connect, he has to play this, right?
Right. But like the shape is really
terrible.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. So black would probably try to connect underneath instead. So he definitely. So if white played here right away, let's see what happens.
Or maybe like, can white ever get this? You think like black won't respond to this?
Well, if white plays here, black will extend.
I guess the thing white has to worry about is like there's
black
his own
will definitely
shape. Yeah, his own shape has some.
Black will definitely
points.
directly try to cut white. I don't think this will be good for white.
Okay.
So it's probably too early. This is not a bad move. It really applies pressure. So at the same time, black's sort of fixing his weakness here. So
but white still wants to pick at it.
So black can't fight. This too is too dangerous because there's a cut here. So black goes back.
No.
I think, yeah.
No, white pushes through.
This white. Oh, white pushes through. So now black's shape is sort of in trouble.
Yeah. He still ended up having to come back this way to fix it. So you think like it would be better to maybe just come back this way? But not like this present moment, I guess.
Perhaps I think black is better off just cutting here.
Oh, yeah. Probably didn't want to give up his.
Yeah. So if white wants to, he'll probably have to capture as well. and then both players can extend. This settles this area. But locally, black didn't really gain anything. So I think this choice here is probably not the best, just because the stone is so light. In a shape like this, black is sort of not in the ideal formation. Maybe black doesn't have to look to play here right away if he...
Yeah, maybe like something like this would be...
Something forcing along the lines. Because this itself has more value than something along the fix. Because this also fixes the cut here. Black probably isn't willing to just connect yet, so he wants to play something.
I think once again, like I think it feels like Alan is trying to focus his attack, like on his attack of this middle group here.
So this is the best shape for black.
Having to come out this way.
Yeah, so this is definitely not acceptable. If black had to play, I would probably force something like here.
Aim at that cut.
So this is the cut that white needs to worry about. If white decides to extend, then you can cut. That's black.
And also like later on connect back.
Yeah, so if white plays here and protects the cut, then black can connect underneath. So white will have to cut black. But these stones are, depending on how you take care of them, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. But black takes profit, right?
Yeah, you really want the immediate profit right here.
So maybe black was only thinking about this and he wasn't happy with this connection. But I think this would be a good move to play. Now if white plays here, it's the same thing. Black gets to connect. And eventually white will have to cut black, because if black connects again, then white's groups are in trouble, right? So white has to connect here. Black can't cut white, but maybe later on, so black takes care of his groups first.
Kind of a clever way to throw away the burden of having to run with the group.
Yeah. So I think like this, black should be okay. This is more of an even game, I think. But black's too focused here. I think myself, I'm more of a profit player, so this kind of aggressive style I might not agree with.
I think Aaron might agree with you. It feels like he's grabbing like all of the profit while fending off the attacks.
So black has terrible shape here. Yeah. So in the end, black goes back and connects, has to connect here, which is absolutely terrible.
The shape.
Yeah. Yeah, if you start seeing this kind of shapes, it's not good. Yeah, so.
White continues.
Like, I mean, I always make the joke that if you start playing, if your shapes start looking like shapes from Tetris, it's not good.
Tetris, yeah. Potatoes.
So these are not good for black. Because they have no eye shape at all, right? This is a bunch of dames, and there's no eye shape.
You're accomplishing with like 7 to 8 stones what you could have done with like maybe 3 or 4.
So now white's on the attack, I feel. At this point, sort of a decision maker for white. This group is already quite settled because this is Obicente. White can make an eye here at least. This group is quite flexible. This group is heavy now, so white can attack. I personally feel like maybe around here.
Oh, you want to continue attacking?
I feel like white could continue press the attack.
Yeah, it does seem so.
But if white wants to just play easily, he can play here, wherever he wants.
Yeah, white decided to let off a little bit and just play.
So white played a very solid move.
Black just continues playing these tight, aggressive moves.
This is probably the only move for black, I feel. Because if black wants to make territory
I guess,
here...
Yeah, given that this side's open at the bottom.
Yeah, if he plays...
very little value
there's no value here. But black has to play here, because if white separates black, that's going to be captured. So this is the only move. So white pushes. So white's idea is to push...
Push black to the side with little value.
And then take this whole side. and all of a sudden, these 5 moves become dame again.
Yeah.
So black needs to fight back.
She does.
Yeah, with the cut. Now, that's very aggressive. Locally,
Black has a nice move here.
yeah. So let's see what happens if white blocks. Black here. Now white blocks, then black can cut. Which there should be a ladder, so the ladder will be here. So the ladder is good for black.
Yeah.
So if we there's a Atari here. So white can play like
I would
this.
have to like jump, right?
If white jumps, the
corner will die.
yeah, I think this is probably the best way to kill, right? Yeah, black will win by 1. Right, there's 4, and then black has 5.
Yeah.
So white, this doesn't work for white. So this will be a nice move for black. So white probably has to look for some other move. White can sort of play this first. Now, if black extends, white can extend here and capture black. So black will have to play this first, right? If white extends first and black plays here and white plays here, black's not going to respond to that. Black can just capture white right away, like this. So white needs to exchange this move first, which black won't respond either, and black will play here. And then this will be a complicated fight. Which I feel is what black needs.
And that's probably why Aaron, as white, didn't choose it.
Yeah. So Aaron instead.
He decides to give way.
Yeah. But then I feel this is not the. I feel like it's giving away a lot. Because this group has to be taken care of, and so does these 2 stones. If white extends here, and black gets, oh, whoops, sorry. Oh, I think we may need to. Wait, no, I need to.
White extends, and then
I need to fix the order.
can you pull up the game tree?
Where's the game tree? Sorry, I made a little mistake with the game tree.
Or you can cut out that move, right? On the tool.
Yeah, it's right here. So let me just pull out the game tree. But this is what's going to happen. White's going to push.
Oh, we're good.
We're back on the game tree.
No, it's from the bottom. So,
Okay. Perfect. So white pushes. Black extends. White extends. Because white can't let black on this. It's too big. White extends. Pushes one more. And blocks. So that block is very big. So black is taking away profit at the expense of probably being under attack.
Originally, when white played this Kasumi, like white was posed to just take the side, and now black blocked it off.
Now black probably has to connect, right? Oh, black blocks.
You have a question from the chat?
Okay. Why is nobody playing R3? R3. Oh, R3.
So this is it is a very big move in itself, but at this point
in the game, it's too small.
The
fight is here.
There are more urgent points on the board right now.
It's not a forcing move of
this is
any
like
kind.
it would be a large endgame move.
So it's not the focus
And
of
in
the
terms
game.
of like security, like white's, like, I think we showed from before, white has like extensions on the side, so like white's not really in trouble, like in danger or anything. And same with black.
So white's, they gotta focus on the important areas right now. So I don't really feel like white needs to respond here, but because if white does block here and cut off black, it's very strong. If black does cut, which is fine for black, white can live anyways. Now, if white gets to jump here later, then black is in trouble. So if black blocks, white can cut black later on, something like this. or white can attack. I'm not sure about that.
This ladder.
This ladder. Yeah, it doesn't work for black, so black needs to respond. So if white cuts, then black doesn't really have much. So if black fixes, then white cuts here. This should be good for white.
This is a pretty big disaster for black.
So this is, black sort of got away with this move, and white just responded, which is not that big for white, to be honest, because later on there's a honey here. Now if black can sort of force a closure here, this could be very good for black.
All of a sudden, he went from having 2 weak groups to
a lot of territory.
Yeah, 20 points of territory.
I mean, if white responds, then black can honey. This might be troublesome for white. Very complicated. So I personally think this is a big move. Oh, black just connected. Okay, black didn't play as aggressive. Now white will probably play a move here, make black play here, and maybe take this side. Oh well, white just attacks. Okay. So I think we can do like a territory count, maybe. So white has, we can 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 points. This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. So
31.
30, around 30, and then maybe 5.
5 there, yeah.
5 to 8 points there. Black just has like 10, maybe you can make 10 here. So 20 something in the corner. And he's under attack here. So this game is definitely looking good for white. Now the only thing is, can black later somehow attack this group and make some profit? So this is a good move to escape. Because if black just jumps normally, then white has a very nice sort of sequence of play to just settle. Attack black, connect white, and then take some territory here. And at this point, this move looks very nice, actually, for white. So the 3-3 is a bit low at this point of the game. Aaron decides to push this way, which I don't really disagree with. I mean, which I don't really agree with, because there's nothing here for white. Having extra stone here doesn't really help white, but giving black these 2 stones makes black a lot stronger.
Yeah, now black can jump out further this way, center.
I mean, for white, this stone is actually quite light, right? So if white doesn't want to play this, white doesn't want to make black strong, right? This is what black intended to do. White can just sort of play from this direction. White can maybe force this way. Right, this stone is quite light, in my opinion. If black extends, white can continue into the corner. I mean, white's ahead on territory if white manages to settle. So this will be very nice for white. Right, if black tries to come out here, white can continue the pressure. Right, and keep escaping.
Yeah, it feels like black's 2 groups are fighting right now. If you try on one side, the other side becomes weaker.
So white helped black a bit with this move. And at the same time, this group became heavy because of this exchange. So white has to focus on these 2 stones now. So these 2 stones can't die.
What's he going for with this move? Oh, now he turns.
Now he turns. So this is very aggressive.
This will be better off just like this.
Right. So he just made this exchange, which helps black's connection. Now black attacks. Wow, very strong. I think it's a good move. Because if black just jumps, white's going to connect. Then black gains nothing, really. So black has to separate white. And this is a very powerful move, I think. Now imagine it like this, black can play here right away, because white can just honey.
Right.
And if black plays here, white can just cover black. So this is really a helping move for black. Now black can focus. These 4 stones get captured, it's actually quite big. So white doesn't want to just throw away points, right? Even though he's winning. So he's going to have to escape somehow.
Points and black getting settled.
So white escapes, but black naturally escapes. Yeah. Now white's sort of in trouble because white needs to take care of this group. But black is aiming at the cut here. If black is able to cut this group and maybe get an extra stone here, now this group looks kind of dangerous too. Looks in danger. So yeah, this move was quite. Yeah, white settles this group, right? Like I said, this group is heavy now. White has to settle it. No, black attacks.
Comes out.
White has no choice. Now, white exchanges this. So white's aiming at this cut here. So now the game's very complicated, which I think for black from the starting point of the game.
It's the chance that he's been looking for.
Yeah, it's been getting better and better for black as time goes on here. So if black cuts, I'm not sure if white wants to cut right away. White probably needs to escape first. So white will play on the outside, probably here. Oh, white decides to cut here. So if black blocks, white's gonna clamp
over.
Now black can just black can just clamp here. If black clamps here, white wants to escape, but then black captures white first. And this will be a disaster for white. Because white needs to fix, and black...
Oh,
so if white just hunting here, black can cut. If white cuts,
yeah, he's looking for that
then
wedge.
Black can look for this wedge. So this might not work for white. So white needs to, if white exchanges this first, however, and clamps, sort of the same thing happens. Right, but if black wedges now, it doesn't work if he wedges now. So he has to play here first.
Then you're losing.
Then you're losing territory as black. So this would be good for white. This would be acceptable for white, I think. This will be a sente. So this is if this result comes out, the game is quite close then.
I wonder if black wedges here first.
Yeah. But I think maybe black can. Let's see. In this shape here, can black do something? If black just connects, this is what white wants, right? Because if black cuts here, white can't capture this stone. Right, white can capture like this. This stone is captured. Or white can cut black. Yeah, this wouldn't work for black. So maybe black can connect this way and cut this way. But if it's played out like this, I feel like there's a lot of AGA here. I don't think white can cut black. Right? If white cuts here now, black has a nice move here to connect back. But locally, this fight is probably not very good for white. No, I mean for black. Sorry, this is sente now. Right.
The short summary of things is it's very complicated.
Oh, and white can capture actually. So white can actually capture black here. So this doesn't work for black either. So the point of the story here is white wants to look for this clamp, and if black connects here, then white is actually connected all the way around. So black's goal is definitely to separate white. If black doesn't separate white, then everything he worked for is gone. So I think the only choice here is to clamp, or if this is exchange, if black should take this stone, should play here and cut off these 5 stones. Oh, black just okay. Black gives up on the attack. So black doesn't doesn't play here. Black instead extends and lets white escape. But black didn't really gain anything, right? Black escaped.
Yeah, it's hard to see what black is going for now after this.
That group is settled, so black needs to play here.
But then how is it doing on territory?
Right. And white needs to play here. Yeah, black's not doing so well on territory. Like this. This was black's chance to fight. I feel like black just played a bit loose here. So black definitely should have went for the cut here. Maybe he didn't see the idea, but black could have definitely cut through here. This is complicated. But if white just connects, then black. Okay, well, yeah, white can connect like this too. Black, this is not a great exchange either, because this exchange just gives white this move, which is great for the end game. Very painful, as black can only play here. So I think black is sort of in a flurry of indecisions here.
I wonder how the players are doing time-wise.
Yeah, it'll be good if they can give an update. Oh, he just connects. Wow.
Wait, what is? I wonder what Alan thinks of his position right now. Is he? This is like this would be a move that you
Black
play
is
when
playing a very puzzling move, I must say. This is
like a move that when you play when you're like sure that you've won the game.
Maybe a 5-point endgame, at most, because this is absolutely not Sente at all. Maybe black thinks he's ahead. I mean, that's a very tiny move. Now if white gets to play a move here, this black's in trouble.
Do we have a time update? So both players are down to their last 10 minutes of main time?
Oh, no, this is a mistake. Yeah, he didn't play here. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, there we go. Somebody one of the recorders misplayed. So I think black played here, okay. Yeah, this is a better move than playing the 2-2, because if you just play the 2-2, or the extend 2, sorry. Playing the extend 2, it doesn't apply pressure here at all. Even though it's better for territory-wise for black, if white just settles here, it's very hard for black to punish this group, which black needs to do to sort of gain advantage somehow. Black maybe might be looking for some move here. Very strong move. But if this is far away, white has a lot of...
Forcing moves over here.
Yeah, so if black needs to try to pressure here. Because this is the last big move on the board. If white decides to fix and gives black here, this game is sort of all of a sudden a game again. Right, white's up by a little. So white needs to sort of decide.
Oh, white plays immediately.
Yeah, so there was a recording mistake.
Wait, are you sure that wasn't you like misclicking?
No, I didn't misclick.
Oh, okay. I thought that's your...
Black Tanuki. I feel like this is a chance for black. So whenever you're behind on a game and your opponent plays a slow move, it's definitely a chance for you to fight back. If black doesn't respond and plays here, if white goes back and plays here, then black can just attack this group. Like this, I'll be quite confident as black that I can get profit here and return back here to connect.
Are you not worried about like something like here? Or this whole group here?
I'm confident that I can live. But if black responds, sure, doesn't really change much. But black is looking for chances. Oh no, white plays here.
They're very sensitive on their endgame, their points. Or at least Aaron is.
This is not big. This black doesn't need to. Black needs to play this side. If black plays here, white plays here. It's good for white. White gains 6 points, but black can get this in Sente. And then so white fixes. Black plays here in Sente, and then black can come back, fix this, right? And now black is all alive for sure. So white gains 6 points, and black maybe lost 4. This is maybe 10 points, but this is way bigger. So they're both really sensitive with points. And black is sort of scared, like he doesn't want it.
It's one of the things I joke around with like that when you're young, you're really sharp with like reading stuff, but like you sometimes lose out on whole board perspective.
Yeah, this is black missed the chance here. Yeah, so white takes a spot. This is huge.
Yeah.
Now black needs to punish here. If black doesn't punish, he'll be behind. So I pointed out that this is probably the only move in this situation. Right, if white takes top, black can connect under. It's very complicated.
White probably doesn't want to let black connect that so easily.
So if white forces the connect under, black can sort of, there's a cut here, so black can maybe try to make two eyes on the bottom. Black can maybe clamp here.
What if white does like some preparation on this side first?
If white prepares, black can sort of fight. Right? White can't really gain that much profit because there's a stone here. So white can maybe play here. But it's hard to gain profit from there. Yeah, so this, yeah, white can't block on the 2-2 because that's too small. But if black lives, yeah, this will be a troubling fight for white.
Yeah.
So this will be a very painful move for white. So white needs to settle here. Oh, white needs to settle here. Let's see. Does black play there? Black.
What is this trying to do?
I'm not sure what this is. Because black might want to play here in the future, right? This is the correct endgame sequence for black. Because it makes these two moves sente. This move is a bit, it gives away the AGA already. Oh, black plays here. Oh, this is too small, I think.
Now white's gonna.
White's definitely not gonna target here. White's gonna play here,
Yeah.
and if black plays here, sure, it's not that big. I mean, connecting is gote, so it doesn't really give black much. So originally, black could have just played like this, right? This would have been endgame sente anyways. So this is 5 points, and black is this connection on the first line, and black could have invaded some more points, but instead black played like sort of. Black just basically played here, and then got this in sente, which is not that big. And black also gave away this.
From one of our live cams, Alan, I think he just made like a expression. I wonder what happened.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead. So white settles, black plays. White's gonna make his group safe. Yeah. Black is sort of looking all over the place for things to attack, but doesn't have anything. And what Aaron's playing very well, playing very solid.
It's like Alan's looking for places to attack, but when the time comes where he needs to strike out, he doesn't.
Now this is big, but this is just simply too slow. Black needs to get the other big move here. So at this point, black's behind on territory, and there's nothing to attack for black. So black needs to try to gain sente somehow, maybe attach here.
What if I just play like take the territory away from the bottom here?
I'd like to play here, but it probably doesn't work. But I mean, if black can play like this is better than the actual game, for sure, because black can make a lot of territory here.
That's true. Yeah.
Considering that this could be sente
the
as
center
well.
is still big.
So black needs to play with more urgency here. Just extending and protecting 10 points is too small, because this is still open. So white can just exchange this in sente. So white protects this territory in sente. Now white can just play very safe, right? White can even play like this, right? Or just jump. If black jumps, white take here. White's definitely ahead. Oh, there's a stone here, sorry.
Do you want to do another count real quick?
Yeah, if white takes here, 10, 20. So this becomes 10, 20 points. There's about 10 points.
Call me there or more?
There's a stone here, so 11 points. So 31, 37, 8, 9, 10, maybe 40 here. There's a stone here that's yet to be captured, so maybe a bit more, 42, 43.
This is like up to 50 something.
That's 50. So white has 50 something points. Black is slightly thicker, I feel. But black 10, 20, 30. Yeah, black definitely does not have enough. So this is too passive. Yeah, white plays.
White's already trying to protect his territory.
Yeah, very, very solid. Because white is scared of this.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't work, but just in case, I'll just exchange this. And then white's gonna. Oh, so black is sort of.
This is kind of the weakness kind of that's left behind when white clamped, right? I think that's why you chose to pull back instead of clamping.
Yeah, but in the end, black still needs to go back and connect. Oh, no, mistake. Yeah, black needs to go back. Oh, black pushes, but white can extend. So this is Gote. Right, this is a Gote exchange. This is a terrible exchange.
Did he play that?
Let's see. Maybe I misread.
Or maybe that was the reason why.
No, it doesn't work.
Like,
White can capture here, right? Push, cut. Right, yeah, this is capture for black.
I mean, that could be why he went like, just like he threw his arms off.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah.
The reviews.
Oh, white didn't extend. No, why didn't white extend?
Yo. You gotta like put the stones now,
Oh, the
like
stones.
properly.
Okay, sorry guys. Stones are a bit askew. Yeah, if white extends here and black connects, this is exchanged already. White can spend another 2 moves playing somewhere else. White doesn't have to play it because this cut is already fixed.
If black,
black can play here. Ah, okay.
So black cuts, white can just push down this way, but
I mean, white can just capture this stone and it'll be alive. Ah, okay. I'll just fix the stones. Aaron played here, which is also good. As long as white lives, there's no problem here.
at this point, white has the time to play a little slower, more solid moves.
Yeah, because black needs to move here still. So if black plays here, white will play here. Black plays here, white will play here. Oh, connects. Why does black connect? Locally, it's...
I think he's trying to...
Locally, it's Gote. Right.
Maybe this was the misread then. I don't know. Like it seemed like he misread something.
This is definitely Gote for black. So this is at most 1, 2, 3, 4 points. It's 4 points. Black plays a 4-point endgame.
No, I mean if he plays there, he's definitely intended it to be Sente.
Yeah, he intended it to be. So it's about 6 points there because this is Sente for white as well. So it's 6 points.
But now white takes this opportunity to capture that.
Black can connect here.
Or no, okay, yeah.
So white's gonna play this. Oh no, there's no stone here, right? White wants to play here, I think. Get this in Sente. If white gets this stone in Sente, then black's in a lot of trouble. This is a very unique shape. So black can play here. And black's actually connected. But black has no eyes at all. It's all dame. So black needs to make an eye here. So white is using this position to play a move here, which is what white wants. Oh, white doesn't. White just exchanges all these.
What was the point of
that? Okay, this is obviously Sente now because white has an eye here.
Do we know if the players are in Byoyomi yet? I think it's.
I think they're probably in Byoyomi, but white plays very safe. I think if white just lives, white's probably ahead. I think this is what white's looking at. Just playing very safe. Yeah, Aaron responds correctly. B18 is the move.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he misread this corner.
Yeah, he misread the corner. Yeah, this is definitely way too small. Now Aaron's just...
Oh, so both players have like 2 or 3 minutes left on their clock.
Okay, so Alan's in trouble. Honey.
And he needs this game, right? Because
Yeah, or else Aaron's already up 1 game,
Yeah.
so he needs to take this game. Like, these are not the best exchanges either for black, because one of them is going to be cut. So this. Well, if black extends, white gets a very comfortable extend. Now does black block? If black block, white gets another move here. So this is a very big move for white. So imagine if black didn't play here and black played here instead. This is very big and takes away all the I shape. White might, if white's scared, white might need to make an I shape somehow, right? So white might spend another move. So black needs to crawl back slowly, right? This is also big because black can later connect. But white got this, and I think this game is
over.
Almost in the bag. Pretty much in the bag, I would say. I would say if Ricky played, it's in the bag.
If I play as who?
As white. No, white takes this in Sente. So Aaron, I think I know how players feel when they're ahead, right? They want to absolutely make sure nothing dies.
Yeah.
And so Aaron's probably very happy when he played here and black responded. So Aaron's thinking everything is alive now. I just gotta finish the end game. And this game is mine. So there's a stone here.
Now white takes transfer.
Yep, now this game is it's pretty much done. I think there's no way for black. I mean, this is 15 points at most. If black gets another move here, this is another 15. This will be 30. Maybe if black plays well, there'll be 15 points. That's 45 at most. And white already probably has 45. This is 10, right? 12. This is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Maybe 21, 22, plus another 8. That'll be 30, 37. This is another 10 points. So white already has 45 already. And that is, if black plays well, he'll get a lot of points here. But white's also very thick at this point. Thickness is actually a lot of value in an endgame because you get a lot of random points popping out of nowhere.
Hidden points on the board later.
Yeah, so white's thick and white is ahead by Comey at least. So, and that is black. If black gets this stone, end this, right? So he needs to play 2 moves. So white's ahead by at least, I think, 10 to 15 points. Yeah, so we'll just play it out the end game.
Do you want to maybe take a 3-minute break real quick?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
We'll go for a small break here and we come back, perhaps.
And we can finish up the end game.
The end game will be done.
And we're back after a really short break.
So, Alan resigned after I think maybe 10 more moves. I mean, at this point,
he said that like I think White's ahead on the board already.
Yeah.
So and like he's thick everywhere, so it's very hard for Black to catch up at this point. Do you want to do like a quick?
Yeah, we'll do a quick recap. Basically, the game started off. I think Black was playing too aggressive and not really paying attention to the territory as much. White just played very solid and got a lot of territory. This fight here was Black's chance, and in the middle, Black could have really taken White's stones and captured it, but maybe Black sort of held back a bit and let White connect his groups. And after White's groups connected, Black's behind on territory. And the only way for Black to come back was either to punish this group or to play a stone here. Now, White played quite slow by playing 2 forcing moves here, which Black all responded to. But Black's only chance was to really play this move.
Yeah, I think like Black's misread over here, that was like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, by playing just a go take 6 point so early in the game was just really over for Black, I think. And that was the recap of the game. So congratulations to Aaron.
Because so he has won both games, and so that makes him
the Redmond champion.
The Redmond champion, and
somebody mentioned he won the Redmond Cup.
So
5 times,
five
right?
times in a row. So this would make him the Redmond Magian.
Yeah.
So congrats to Aaron.
And this is a very exciting game, I guess.
Okay, I think that wraps things up. And so thank you all for tuning in with us, and we will see you next time.
Yep.
Hey, Chris Garlock, live from the U.S. Go Congress. It's Monday afternoon. Hey, that was a great commentary by William Shi and 1P and Ricky Zhao. Thanks to both of them. And a big congrats to our champion, our 2017 champion for the Redmond Cup, the senior division, Aaron Ye. 7-dan. Junior division final will be on Thursday. Now, coming up, you are going to want to go and get your dinner or whatever because in just a couple hours, 7 o'clock here on the West Coast, Masters, U.S. Masters, Round 4, we are going to have some terrific top board action for you right here. On board 1, here we will have Tim Song, 1P, versus Andy Liu, 1-dan professional. Sorry, it's been a long day. With commentary by Stephanie Yin, 1P, and Andrew Jackson. That will start as usual once they get through the Fuseki, so probably 8 o'clock or so, depending on how fast things work. If you've seen Andy play, I'm going to say it's going to be sooner rather than later. So anyway, tune in, 7 o'clock. The other thing you're going to want to do is check out over on KGS. We'll actually have, I think, 6 boards, but board 2 I want to draw your attention to. We will have Ryan Lee, 1P. We'll be playing Wu Hao, 2P. Now, if you watched this morning, you saw Wu Hao beat Bao Yun. Bao Yun was the defending champion. Went undefeated last year, 9-0, and already lost to Wu Hao this morning. So things are getting very real as we go into the 4th round. Now remember, this is a 9-round tournament, so there is a long, long way to go, but obviously win early and you're in pretty good shape for the tournament. But certainly, it's interesting. As of Monday night, already a big upset and some very interesting top board action. So, as I said, get your meal. I know I'm going to go grab a quick bite now, and we will see you back here at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for watching. See you soon.
So